welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing a pick a card reading for July 2022. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you'll get notified on my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week and I'm offering free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. Alright, so as usual, I have prepared 3 piles for you to choose. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you would like to choose by the charm, this is the charm for pile number 1. And this is the charm for pile number 2. And this is the charm for pile number 3. Alright, so now what you need to do is just close your eyes, take a deep breath in, clear your mind, and slowly exhale. Now once you're ready, you can open your eyes and pick the pile that you are most drawn to. But if you need more time, you can always pause the video and continue whenever you're ready. So if you choose pile number 1, you can just continue with me, but if you choose pile number 2 or 3, you can skip ahead to your reading from the timestamp that I will put in the description box below. So without further ado, let's start with pile number 1. Alright, pile number 1, so let's start with the 3 tarot cards that you have here. You have 4 of Cups, the Chariot, and 2 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Cups here shows that there's something that is going to change last minute. It's like you were planning to do something and it will not happen according to your plan. However, with the Chariot here, I see that this is actually a blessing in disguise because it will open up your space or your time for something new or something that is even better. Now with the 2 of Pentacles here, this is the period where you're going to think back and forth about what happened, why it didn't happen the way you want it to be, and I feel like you will realize that you have no choice but to move forward, and once you do, you will see it clearly that it's meant to be. Now moving on to your angel card, you have Angel of Good News. So you see that even your angel is telling you that you're going to get something better along the way. I feel like the message here is to be flexible, and when something doesn't go according to your plan, see it as an opportunity to have new things coming your way. Now the next tarot card that you have is 4 of Cups. I feel like this card is about you holding on to your specific outcome. And the ship here symbolizes your time and effort that you have put into your plan. So you see it as a waste of those things because at the end of the day it didn't happen the way you think it should. But it's all about your perspective. It doesn't mean that you are wasting your time or energy, because by doing those things you have learned a thing or two which probably might not be useful for now, but it could come in handy later on in your life, so you never know. Now the next card is the Strength. So with this card, I feel like July is the month where you would conquer your fear. The card asks you to take a closer look at your fear, at how it makes you feel, and then spend time to dwell with it. Ask yourself whether it is rational or if you can do something about your fear to help you cope with it. Now from the back of the card, I feel like some of you might be in a situation where it could be dangerous, so be careful and don't underestimate the situation or someone who you think might harm you. And the next card is the King of Cups. I feel like this is you grabbing the opportunity in front of you And I feel like the faster you open up yourself to receiving new things, the faster it is for you to be able to grab this opportunity, or the faster the opportunity come knocking at your door. Now the next card is the Knight of Cups. Alright, we see here that you have a lot of cups energy. So this might be talking about your feelings, your relationship, and I feel like this could represent someone new in your life. So if you're single, expect to meet someone new, expect new relationship to come to your life. But this relationship might not be romantic. It could also be about meeting new friend and become best friend later on. Now, for those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like this means that you both might do something new together in the month of July. Now, your next card is the Two of Cups, and again, another Cups energy. This card is showing us that your relationship this month will be one of the focus. So you might spend more time with your loved ones or do more stuff together. Or this could also mean that your loved ones would be those who are supporting you and having your back throughout this challenging phase that you will face in the month of July. And now your last card is the Empress. I get a lot of different messages from this card. The first message probably for a specific person, or for some of you, I feel like you might get pregnant in the month of July. And another message is talking about new ideas, new exciting plan that will excite you. You will start planning and take new steps towards this idea. Now, for some others, I feel like this is talking about a business or a career or a personal goals that you have, that by the end of this month you will get to the point. So in business, you probably open up a new business, or that your business might finally get the highest income this month, or in career you might get a promotion, or you might finally get the job that you wanted. The same goes with your personal goal. I feel like you would be able to achieve it this month, or at least by the end of July. So yeah, that is all the reading for pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Alright, pile number 2. So let's start with the 3 tarot cards that you have here. So you have the High Priestess, the Wheel, and 3 of Swords. Alright, so these 3 cards show me that July will be the month of healing. It could be mentally, but it could also be physically, or even both for some of you. You are asked to stay calm, to stay positive. Know that these too shall pass. I feel like this might not be an easy ride, but you will get through it. Now, I apologize if the reading doesn't sound like a good reading from the get-go, but I'm just delivering the message that your higher self wants you to know. Now, to be honest, we can't expect our life to be perfect, and there will be a time when good things happen, and there will also be another time where bad things happen. Then again, this is not the end of everything, so just bear with it. We will get through it. Now, your angel card is the Angel of White Light. So the message from your angel is that they're here to protect you. I feel like you are called to meditate. Imagine a white light surrounding you, and this acts as a boundary so that negative energy could not enter your space. Now the next card is the Fool, and this card represents a new beginning of your journey. This also shows that the healing process will not take long. The important key here is to let go of the need to control everything. Another important key is acceptance, of course. Now your next card is the Seven of Wands. So this whole thing is an ongoing process, and don't expect it to heal completely or instantly. So be gentle with yourself. I feel like this card wants you to remind yourself how far you've gone and address every little achievement that you have achieved so far. Now, the next card is another Three of Swords. This shows that it's a good thing that you are taking your time to heal yourself, because it's gonna hurt more in a long run if you're holding on to this. So if it's about your physical healing, I feel like the example here would be when we need to go to the dentist, and usually we fear a lot and we decided not to go, but then we have to endure the pain when we have a toothache. But if we go to the dentist, it's going to be painful for a while, but then we don't have to endure any more pain afterwards. And if it's about mental healing, I feel like the example here is like holding a glass, just an empty glass. And when you hold it up with your hand, you don't feel like it's hurting you, but imagine holding it for hours or days, weeks. It's going to hurt you more and more. So yeah, that's like holding on to this thing that doesn't serve you anymore, and the longer you hold on to it, the more pain you will feel. Moving on to the next card, you have Ten of Wands, and this shows you that you will be able to get to the finish line by slowly healing one wound at a time. Like I said, this is going to take some time for you, although it's not going to take that long. So don't add more salt to your injury by worrying about something that might not happen. Now your next card is the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is someone who will be there for you, someone who will guide you and nurture you during this healing period. Now your last card is the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this is a reminder for you to reach out to someone when things get tough, and it is okay to feel down during your journey of healing. So don't beat yourself up whenever you feel down. Just be aware of that feeling and seek help. Alright, so that is all the reading for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Alright, pile number 3, so let's start your reading with the 3 cards that you have here. So you have the Hermit, Nine of Pentacles, and the Fool. Now the Hermit here, I feel like this card shows us that you have been planting seeds, and in the month of July you will be waiting for it to grow. And Nine of Pentacles here represents harvesting time, and then the Fool here represents the next chapter of your life. So what I picked up from these 3 cards here is that you have been working hard towards something, and although July might not be the month where you reach your end goal, but it will be a month where you get the key to open up the door that will lead you to your end goal. So you might be waiting for a result of something, like a news or a decision, and that this is going to be the key for you to take the next step. Now your angel card is the Angel of Enlightenment. The message here is that your angel wants you to know that this is the right path for you. Well, in case you doubt yourself, the universe has your back and making your journey a little bit smoother so that you know that you are on the right track. Now we see here that you have 2 repeating numbers, the 33 here and the 9 here. So I also picked up the message that you would see repeating numbers around you, and it's a way the universe or your angel wants to communicate with you to let you know that you have been making the right decision. Now your next card is the Magician, and this represents your ability to gather information or resources that you need. I feel like you are someone who would research a lot about one thing that you put your mind into. Now, from the back of the card here, I feel like although you might not know what the future holds, but you like to be well prepared. So you're not afraid of taking the next step, even though it's a new territory for you, but then you are also preparing yourself by researching more about that new thing. Now, your next card is another Nine of Pentacles, and with this card, I feel like you will finally get what you deserve, and people might start to notice your achievements. Although I feel like you have been working on your own, and not many knew how hard you have worked to make this happen. So they might think like you had it easy. Now the next card is the Four of Swords. This card is about your waiting period. This is you waiting for the result, and it will take some time. So while waiting, you can use this time to recharge yourself. Take a break and do what you want to do, pamper yourself, let loose, because you have done your part, and this is a good time for you to recharge your energy. Now the next card is the King of Pentacles. This card shows us that whatever you're doing now is going to be significant for your future as well. So this is not only an important phase in your life at the moment or for now, but then it will impact your future. And I see success and abundance. So keep going, but be careful of the temptation that might come with the success. Now, your next card is another King of Pentacles. You know what? I feel like some of you might become very famous in the future. And for some others, you will do something that impact a lot of lives in your future. So continue whatever you're doing, and this is like a confirmation for you that you're not only on the right path, but you're going to also help a lot of people with whatever you're doing. Now your last card is the Eight of Wands. So because this appears last, I feel like the result that you're waiting for might come up by the end of the month. But regardless, I feel like once you get the news or the result, you will be very busy preparing for your next journey, because there are a lot of things that you need to do, that you need to prepare for the next journey. So I feel like you're going to be very busy towards the end of this year. And yeah, that is all the reading for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next reading.